What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Hope everybody's doing good and much love. All right, let me share this. I want to choose draft class. Leave that alone. All right. You piece of crap. Big shout out to Bud Falls. Thank you for coming in. Much love. Alrighty. Did that. Discuss a college. We may want to take a deeper look at LOL Ricky Hightower. Since perfect, let me take a look at this tape. All right. Let's see if I can do that. Big shout out, Koala. Thank you for coming in. I'm not screwing this. All right, let's just go to playing. Well, this should be an easy game, but you never know. Oh, who? Big shout out, Aiden. Thank you for coming in. Aiden Della Calzada. Calzada.
From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. It's week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Big shout out to the Cosmos Lounge. Thank you for coming in. Much love.
And off we go from Denver. no run back here, so they'll bring it out.
Thank you. Big shout out, Aiden. Appreciate you.
So here the Vikings set to go to work, and they're led by the leading passer in the NFC a season ago. Now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
Oh, you're welcome, Cousins. No problem.
Staff really leaned on Cousins for leadership and production, and the longtime vet was up to the pressure. 29 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, and a 13-win season. His best as a starter. Captain Kirk, he's quietly been one of the league's most productive passers the last few seasons.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Oh, look there at his numbers on the ground.
I guess not too bad.
Pretty good as he found himself.
Don't feel like great today, but that's from too many drinks yesterday.
Getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers.
Then I got woke up at 6:30 this morning. I thought I was going to be working tonight, but I had to go in this morning. Somebody couldn't come to work.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far,
yeah, a little bit.
Is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
I'd have been all right if I hadn't got woken up today. I'm early.
Because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
18 yards the gain for number 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver.
Sure should be all right tomorrow.
At the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it happens.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The Vikings at
almost in field goal range.
They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now, and I would not want to face them come playoff time.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On the give, here's McBride. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued.
Touchdown!
There we go.
K.J. Osborne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his 2nd season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words.
I love his moxie.
Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss, and despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
Oh, somebody.
Bottom half of the league. And
Oh, no.
That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever
I can't believe.
it easily move into the top 5.
He's going to pay for
Gets
that.
him a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
They're trying.
A give to Williams, running right. And they take him
Don't
down,
know where that
losing
time,
yardage
buddy.
back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Give me
The
that.
left side is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. Well, that one was
They should have knew better.
agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Yep, they screwed themselves in.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Play fake. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll
What
get
a
this
name.
up close to the 20.
Hockenson.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone,
wrong
made sure the
play.
quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hurry up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on runs like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their
Try
teammates
something
time
crazy
to
here.
fight
We're
and
going
limit that
deep.
game.
2nd down, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, no.
Football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, they got me back.
Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Wilson's throw here caught by Mims. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's 3rd and 6. There's Wilson to throw.
Get him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Alexander Mattison leading this Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And feel a little rain, so that works.
Now a give to Madison. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
All
10
right,
yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Kick down a little bit here.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Sweet. Says we have nobody watching.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Only gets 3
There'll
yards.
be no comebacks.
With a 1-yard pickup, sets up 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, fighting off the defender. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But
this play right here used to be money.
It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison.
I didn't like
3 yards on
that.
1st down, just 1 yard there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Complete.
Damn it, why did I throw that? Oh, my
2
God.
yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up the 4th.
Oh, I shouldn't have threw
Here's
that.
Ryan right now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Wilson on 1st down.
There we go.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Oh, big shout out, Ende. Much love. Thank you for coming in. Ende Daya Bersano. Much love.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Wilson.
Oh, the computer got that one.
Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Down to the 22-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And
right to him like an idiot.
Hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
On 3rd down, they run with Madison. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. It's a gain of 5, and now the question will the
we'll kick us another field goal.
4th and 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
That should be the ball game. Unless they score real quick.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense now set to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
I don't know who he was throwing to.
Receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yep, got it.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You idiots, keep running it. Run the clock out.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And he'll protect himself at the end here.
I can't stand this quarterback.
Decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker.
Big shout out, Carl. Thank you for still being here.
To close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Get him, somebody. Ah.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Wilson.
Oh, I should have had that.
Intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time, but lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Won't do it.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
Alrighty.
And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9.
There we go.
Intercepted, and that should do it. picked by Cameron.
That's what they get.
The Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
Yep.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Picked the wrong play and they wouldn't let me off.
Get a chance to talk it over after
Which
picking
is weird.
up the first down. Going to run with Madison again. And able to get this to the 31.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second down and 6 now.
Let the clock tick, yes. Tick tock, tick tock.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it's slowed his
over 100 yards.
He's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. Going on the ground with Madison. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
There's the ball game.
To scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish.
Let's
That
see,
defense,
we
they might as well have told
have...
their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for the Vikings, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears.
Big shout out to M&J. Marty and Jamie, much love. Thank you for coming in. We got 3 likes.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Well, quite a few people come in and out, though. Thank you all.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our
That was a pretty easy game. I thought I'd beat them a lot worse than what I did, but I'm probably going to take a short break and then play another one, I guess. See who I play next. Cool. Upgrades. Locked. Oh, wait, I get this one. Alright, that done. Fire. That's cool. I fire on the phone. Oh, we're playing the Bears next. Oh, lovely. And they're 3-8, so I should have another easy win.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
I'm not doing none of that. Nope. All right. Well, take a short break and then we'll play this one. I'll be back. Yeah. Oh. Cheers, Marty. Thank you. All right, y'all, I'm coming. Big shout out again to End Day. Much love. I just watched one of your videos. And shared it. All right, let's get down. Probably play this one and then start some dinner or something. I picked the wrong thing. I think I did. There we go.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Monday night. Man, the graphics are awesome on this.
I hope everyone took advantage of the Cyber Monday deals. Now it's time to focus on some football. Bears and Vikings underway on Monday night. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
My phone didn't shut up. Oh.
Fields going to throw right away. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
I hit him at least.
Across the 30-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Not today, buddy.
Tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
Taken in at the 22. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Vikings will take over.
Awesome. Thank you for getting Marty. He's got an awesome channel.
Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 111 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, They're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Trying to stop me from running here.
Fowler in on the stop. The Vikings sit 10-1 now on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a scrimmage.
And his throw is incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow
There we go.
But it's not just that.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, partner,
see what y'all got.
Me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 10 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
That used to be our running
exactly
back.
where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the
Sure, when he
momentum
went
last
to
week when he broke the century mark
got
in
traded
rushing
or whatever.
and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him.
There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
Get it, though. I almost made it.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there. 40 yards on the ground. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Madison will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On second down, this is Madison. And he gets half out there for the 4 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots.
Big shout out to the lovely and beautiful piece of love TV. Thank you for coming in.
Exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you
I'm going for it.
throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. I'm going to give a little credit here. I think he caught him by surprise with the quarterback sneak call there.
Yeah, he did. Still a yard shy, though, but able to get down to the 1. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar.
I watched a pretty good movie yesterday, Peace and Love. Never watched it before. It was called The Kid. It's like Billy the Kid was in it. It was a pretty good movie. Watched it on Tubi. It's for free out.
This one, they've got to take care of business first. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cole.
No, you don't.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it.
It's pretty good. I liked it.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. It's taken to the 26. Broken tackle. A minute 55
make something happen there
in the 1st half of play. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards. He's able to convert there on 3rd and 1. These 2 teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
I'm going to try something crazy here.
On a minute to play in this 1st half. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. And with apologies.
Oh, I knew somebody was going to message me. I know who it is before I even look at it. Lord. It's an everyday thing.
Firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. He'll find Osborne here. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of
all right, let's run another running play.
Run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm terrible. Not really. I just don't like being aggravated by people every day of my life.
4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action.
Get the ball.
Set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Oh, I'm leading in rushing. Awesome.
Another carry now for Madison. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
But he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On the give, here's McBride. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They'll run with Madison. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's try to throw them off right here.
This is caught by Addison. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run it with Madison. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it.
Run one more play and let it go to the fourth
They
quarter.
handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Actually, I'm going to try this.
Cousins now.
Oh, sweet.
For the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its
This ball game is over. They didn't even score.
Whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Oh, get him.
You're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Give me that.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock.
Back to running the clock out.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2nd and 9. Now a give to Madison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All right, we'll let this go to 2 minutes.
Yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Madison. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. It carries like
160 rushing yards. Wow.
Away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
And I'm not done.
Continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Yep.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
This should be my last play, unless I score a touchdown.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out.
Yep,
so
I'm just going to let it run down.
All that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure
I might like
victory.
it one more time.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Minnesota, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one.
All right. Well, thank everybody for coming in. We'll get some shout-outs here in a second. Managed staff. Cheers, Marty. Thank you. Let's see. Can't get that one, I guess. Yep. Alrighty. Go ahead and skip ahead so whenever I play this again. Coach, you have to be happy hitting your ball with first play. Any special plans for the week off? All right. Well, we play the Raiders next. They're 7-5, so better record than the last two. The last two teams I played had an awful damn record, but maybe it'll be a better game. We ain't got too many more left. So. A few more games than the playoffs. right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm probably done for the day, but try to relax. Hopefully not get bothered by you know who. Peace knows who. Big shout out to M&J, Ende, Daya, Persona, and Koala, Adam Della Calzita. Big shout out. The Cosmos Lounge, the Bud Files, and I think that was everybody that commented anyway. And yep, you know it. Peace. But thanks to everybody else that came by and just gave me a view. Thank y'all. Again, like I said, anybody that watches later, I appreciate you. But more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I'll see you later. Much love.